bless you, and thank you for joining us. I'm Minister Billy Burton, and welcome to the 11th year anniversary of Sunday School Insights, which began as This Week in the Bible. This audio teaching series is an evangelistic tool brought to you by Inspirational Minutes Ministries International, Advocatus Ecclesiae Publishing, and Ministry Outpost. We hope and pray that these lessons will reach those who, for whatever the reason, either can't or won't come to a Bible study, a Sunday school class, or a traditional church service. Subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and then follow us on Facebook, where you can read your Bible lessons faithfully each week. Our Facebook link is conveniently posted below. Our background music, Worlds Away, is provided by the artistic genius of J Man at www.ourmusicbox.com. Again, we thank you for joining us, and Sunday School Insights begins now. This week's lesson is entitled, Joshua Commands the Sun to Stand Still. Our scriptures are found in the book of Joshua, chapter 10, verses 1 through 15. There are many things to be taught in this lesson, the greatest of which is to go before the Lord before making decisions, and then to listen to his counsel before making a move. When God is with you, people hear about it because word spreads. Those who are evil, selfish, or troublemakers don't like it, and they get jealous. The children of Israel were in the hand of God and the plan of God, now moving under the leadership of Joshua. God was in the process of establishing a new world order, and big change needed to take place. God was backing and ordering this movement, and there was going to be great demonstration so that everyone knew exactly who was in charge. Enemies and rivals came together in Joshua's day, as they do now, to try to stop the plan of God. But it won't work, because everything that they can think of to try is already factored into the strategy of the Lord. If armies and nations can collectively gather against God's people, with all of their wealth, training, and experience, and still be defeated every time, surely a few wicked people teamed up in gossip, traps, and rumors against a child of God will fail. This lesson springs forth from the history of Israel's conquest of the kings and kingdoms of the southern part of the land of Canaan, the promised land. Often, that which belongs to you is occupied by someone else, and they are not just going to politely hand it over to you because you asked them for it. Up to this point, Israel had overtaken Jericho by a miracle, Ai by God-given strategy, Gibeon due to their surrender, and now Joshua quieted himself for further instructions and directions from the Lord. Joshua waited for the enemy to strike first. Those who didn't know God's plan in Joshua complained. They didn't want to wait and couldn't understand what was going on. But when you try to rush God, act impatient, and jump ahead of him on your own, it always goes bad. Very bad. God does not have to back your plan. Trying to fight a bunch of small battles wasn't God's way. He waited until the enemies combined themselves against the Gibeonites, now allies of Israel. They could all be destroyed at once now. All Joshua needed for victory was for daylight to last a little longer. He commanded the sun to stand still, and it did. The victory was won. God had kept his promise. And there had never been a day or a miracle such as that before the command of Joshua. And there has never been another one since then. We ask that you follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channels. Please make sure to give some devotional time to our new teaching series called Understanding the Tithe. Come back and join us here again next week, God willing, for another lesson of Sunday School Insights. Our background music, You on My Mind, was composed and performed by J Man at www.ourmusicbox.com. God bless you.